We nod at the statue and turn back. Hey everyone, and welcome back to In Stars in Time, where it is time to interrogate the townsfolk about wishcraft. Specifically, what wishes they may have asked of the favor tree. Hey, you don't run away from me! What did you wish for? Oof, look at you. So scrawny. Scrawny one, did you know you can press Y to run? Yes. You should give it a try sometime. Oh, and did you know you can turn on always run in your options menu? So you can run all the time. Did you know? Did you know about this? Did you know pressing Y makes you run? Did you know you can run all the time by going into the options menu? Do you run? Do you like running? We knew this already, but we supposed it didn't hurt to get a refresher. I knew about this, yes. Good, good. Yes, now that I'm looking closer at you, you seem like someone who likes to run. But you should do much more figurative running and less metaphorical running. What I mean is, you like to run from your problems. I can see it in your face. But you need to learn to face your problems head on, scrawny one. Maybe you should shut up. What? Sorry, the sound of my feet hitting the ground made it impossible for me to hear you just now. Oh, I see you walk away. Going to run a bit, huh? I understand. I will also run around. Goodbye. We need to ask first, huh? If I ask the favorite tree for anything? I asked for a Vogard to be saved, of course. What an interesting question. The head housemaiden asked me the same thing before the house fell. The head housemaiden asked. Alright, let's go talk to a few more people. Hello, friend. Oh, hey, traveler. You're not from Vogard, are you? That's the rumor, at least. I'm from Pateria myself. I came to Vogard to further my studies a few months ago. We've talked to them before. Well, we've been to Pateria once, so... I've been to Pateria once. Ah, is that so? How did you like it? Very good plays. A fellow theater fan. Nice. We give each other a nod as fellow actors. Doesn't matter if one of us isn't aware of it. Mean? We need to ask. The favor tree? I asked to be able to go back to Pateria soon. Well, that wish ain't gonna come true if we don't win. Fishing friend! It's been forever since I talked to you. Hee hee hee, I am fishing. You look like someone who would like fishing. Would you like to fish for a little bit? Maybe later. Of course, come back whenever. We need to ask. What I asked the favor tree? Hee hee hee, I asked for Vogard to be saved so I can catch some more fish. Alright, best of luck with that. She sings softly, her mind elsewhere. Oh, hi! You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. And you traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Isabeau? Isabeau! What a nice young man. And so full of energy, too. I'm an only child, but I feel like having an older brother like him would be fun. She can't remember her sister's name, but isn't that because her sister went to... We stopped thinking about it. We need to ask. Are you wondering what I asked the favor tree? Heh, it's a secret. Well, that's not helpful. Oh, okay, sure. Big hat, impossibly warm-looking cloak. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. She's pretty well known around here. The chosen one, you know. Blessed by the Change God with the power to save Vogard. Plus, before all this, she was a housemaiden at the House of Change nearby. She'd take classes, help out with chores, help the other housemaidens with their studies and craft. Little perfect Mirabelle. As for me, I think she's the most wonderful being on Earth. No wonder the Change God blessed her when she's this wonderful. I used to go to the house a lot for my classes, and she was always there taking the class with me. I've never had a class I didn't share with her. She's so cool, so helpful, so driven. Honestly, we're kind of best friends. Even though I've never had a single conversation with her, we tell her what Mirabelle thinks of her. She thinks I'm scary? No. But wait, you said she also liked my style. We nod. Oh, change. Oh, yes. Oh, wonderful. I know exactly what to do. Give me 3 seconds, hatted one. Yes. Okay, let's go. Can you give this to Mirabelle? I hope she likes it. We got the fan mail. It's a package and a letter addressed to Mirabelle. We better give it to her before tomorrow. We put the mail in our pocket along with our souvenirs. Thank you. Please give it to her. Please. I don't want to scare her. Please. We need to ask. Oh, I asked the favor tree to help Mirabelle on her journey. I don't really believe in that stuff, but the head housemaiden does, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Okay. Lacking belief in the wish probably means it's not particularly going to come true from what we've learned. Because you need belief and rituals, I believe, were the two requirements. You know, the end of the world is fine and all, but I only have one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord Josephandre in the final issue of the Cursing of Chateau Castle. Did he manage to protect his castle to the very end? Did he finally find his friend Pierre-Jacques Ernest? Did he finally find out more about himself? Oh, I'll never know. The last one we've seen is... I know how it ends. What? No, that's a lie. I think you're lying to me right now. We explain the contents of issue number 87 as best we can. What? Lord Josephandre is just a guy? That's an ending better than my wildest dreams! He was just a guy. He was just a guy! He saved so many people, made the world a better place. And everyone thought it was because of who he was, of his past, but he was just a guy. Hey Mirabelle, just like you. Just a girl. Uh-oh, tears are coming out. Before we can try to figure out how to respond, they've already taken out a lovely handkerchief and blown their nose into it. Thank you. I'm so glad I got to know this before. Here, take the... Huh? I wanted to give you something, but I can't. Knowing the final issue's contents must have shocked me more than I thought. Now, can you please leave? I need to lay in bed and think about this ending. We need to ask. Would I ask the favor tree? Heh, do you even need to ask? We guess not. Okay, so you asked to know the contents of the book. Fair enough. Okay, we've spoken to you. Tutorial Kid we could speak to. Yeah, let's speak to the Tutorial Kid. Hey, you! The strange adult with a hat. My name is Tutorial Kid. My mom says you're very strong and you're gonna help save us all. But I need to challenge you to know your strength. So, let's play rock, paper, scissors. So the Tutorial Kid knows all about battles, huh? We already know a lot, but it won't hurt to get a refresher. And maybe this kid knows things we don't. Nah, talk later, Tutorial Kid. Let us see each other again, in the arena. We need to ask. Huh? Would I ask a big tree? I asked to win my next rock, paper, scissors fight. Of course. Okay, I think that's it for outdoors here, so... let's check out the southeast house and the boulangerie. Hello, welcome to my home, complete stranger. Oh, you're one of the people traveling with that Mirabelle, aren't you? One of the saviors. Yes, I like going into strangers' homes. Don't we all? Since you're here, can you help me? I'm trying to figure out which necklace to give my lovely, wonderful, beautiful wife. She stops what she's crafting to show us two necklaces. One with round beads and one with teardrop-shaped ones. Next to her, her wife is not moving an inch. The round one, I think. You're right. I think she'd be happy about this one. She gently attaches the necklace around her wife's neck and looks at her for a while. Different necklace, same reaction. The universe must not care about her that much. Oh, Siegfried, please! Oh, no! Hey, make sure to defeat the king tomorrow, okay? I'd like to ask my wife which one she actually prefers. What's wrong? You look really pale. We need to ask. The favor tree, huh? I asked her to save my wife. Make her move again. I could have asked her to save everyone, but I'm selfish like that, I suppose. No, that's completely understandable. Alright, next up, we've got the boulangerie. Hey, wanna buy something? We show our only silver coin. With one of those, you can get a third of a pastry. But, aren't you one of the saviors? Traveling with little Mirabelle. Don't worry about a thing then. Can I get you anything on the house? Do you have any pain au chocolat? Sure, but I'm actually known for my delicious buttery croissant if you want one instead. No, we frown. Incredible. Incredible. I've never seen anyone give such a look of disdain when offered a croissant. Not disdain. We just don't want to think about the last time we bought a croissant. We grip the silver coin tightly. Ha! One pain au chocolat coming up. We got a pain au chocolat. Our stomach feels so empty. We eat the pain au chocolat. We're still hungry. You don't look great. Everything okay? Good luck tomorrow. We need to ask. I asked the tree to save my daughter. Welcome. I'm helping Papa today. We need to ask. The tree? I asked for a pile of croissant. Well, good news. You got it right there. Okay, not much there. Oh, they're not gonna let us ask. Got it. Fair. They don't want to be disturbed, but still, I wanted to check. Ahoy, traveling one! Oh, you're with Mirabelle and the lady with the glasses. I recognize you. Can you believe Mirabelle's been blessed with a change god to save us all? A change god almost never gives blessings of any kind. It's truly amazing Mirabelle has been chosen. May the change god protect her in her journey. We need to ask. Would I ask the favor tree? For the change god to keep protecting Vogard, of course. Alright, so far nothing that could be trapping us here. Hello, young lad. Sit down next to me. You can sit on benches and stools by walking into them. Yes, I know. Just walk into them. Very intuitive. We know. We need to ask. The favor tree? I asked it that if the end was coming to make it fast. That's an understandable wish. I'm worried about how that, because wishcraft is apparently, from what we read, not always direct. It kind of reminds me of the genie problem. Careful what you wish for, the genie will make sure it fucks you over. Welcome to the library. Well, our selection is kind of lacking. All the good books are in the house. But the house is, well, closed until further notice, since the king took residence there and froze everyone in time. Are you looking for a book in particular? Are we? Might as well ask. Anything about wishcraft? Wishcraft? That sounds made up. Are you sure that sort of craft exists? We need to ask. Would I ask a favor tree? I don't actually believe in that stuff, so I didn't ask for anything. I did help the head housemaid with it. She was asking everyone what they asked for. I don't know why. Why are you asking? The head housemaid was asking everybody about it, huh? Interesting. Hello, small child. The amazing artist is here. It's Mirabelle. The kid beams at us. They shuffle their drawings around and show us another one. It's us! Can you draw me something I can take with me? The kid looks at us for a moment and then gets to work. It's us and our family members. It's me and my friends. The kid makes a happy noise and gives us a drawing. We got the friendship doodle. We put the drawing in our pocket along with our souvenirs. Thank you, talented one. The kid laughs happily and gets back to drawing. Dang. Well, I guess nonverbal kid can't exactly... Still, could like doodle what they drew. Or what they wish for. Come on, Siegfried, ask. Oh, hello, traveler. I hope the smell in here isn't too overpowering. I'm cooking a lot of different things for tomorrow. All of us in Dormont talked a few days back, and we decided that while you'll be exploring the house to fight the king, everyone in the village will be partying. That way, if you win, we'll already have the party in full swing, but if you don't, and we all get frozen by the king's curse, we'll be frozen in time, but at least we'll be happy. Still a weird thing to do, we think. I disagree. I think that makes perfect sense. Oh my... Siegfried! Why are you having the worst day of your life? Oh... Good for you. Ha, I can tell you find that weird. Even if the end is coming for us, it's still a new form of change. And any type of change deserves to be celebrated. We need to ask. The tree, huh? I asked for everyone in Dormont to have a good time tomorrow. Thank you, Antoine. Interesting that Antoine kind of agrees with the king in a way. The little girl making a frog embroidery seems too shy to make eye contact with us. Hi! Hi. She seems shy. You like frogs? Yes. Me too, they're totally awesome. Oh! Totally like toads. Success. We need to ask. This is tree? I asked for a big frog to come in and punch the king in the face. Okay, so note to self, dress up in a giant frog costume. Hey, big-headed one. Actually, what if that's why we're looping back? Because we're not in the big fucking frog costume when we defeat the king? Oh no! Okay, we gotta find one real quick. Are there any tailors in town? Hey, big-headed one. My mother talked about you. She said you're a traveler with a big hat, but it doesn't mean you're a wizard. Because wizards aren't real. Are you a wizard? I wish. Boop! Huh? Did you do something? Frog spell. Did you make me a frog? Hey, not cool. Frogs are... Oh, frogs are so cute. They are? Thank you, kind wizard, for making me a frog. We need to ask, huh? Who cares about some stupid tree? I didn't ask it anything. It's your job to save us tomorrow anyway, isn't it? So if you did wish for something, it was probably to save Bogart. Got it. The kid still dances as she looks at us curiously. You look so weird. Are you from up in the sky? How did you know? Yes, I knew it. If you're from the sky, then I'm gonna give this back to you. We got a 4-pointed leaf. We put the leaf in our pocket along with our souvenirs. It fell from the sky, but I'm giving it back. Thank you for this gift. The kid nods stoically. We need to ask, the favor tree? I asked for everyone to be okay tomorrow. 4-leaf clover. Its shape looks familiar somehow. We look at the leaf, shaped like a star. We remember and forget and remember and forget. We ripped the leaf into tiny pieces. Ooh, that actually jump scared me. Oh god. Oh, is someone there? Hi, I'm kind of, technically half-blind too? Half-blind? Oh, you're that savior, the one with an eye patch, aren't you? I've heard about you. Ah, I see. Trying to get advice from another blind person, I see. I've heard from people in the village that this is a new development for you. Yes, it happened a little while ago. I see. And how are you dealing with it? We decided a while ago that we wouldn't worry about it, so... Well... I keep bumping into tables. Ah, because of the depth perception or some such, correct? I've always been blind, but I've heard getting used to not having depth perception might be difficult. Aren't you the one leading all the other saviors around? So you can find traps, right? Isn't that something you could ask them to help you with? No, but it's fine. Okay. Well, if you need advice from another blind person, you know where to find me. Being half-blind is the least of our problems right now. I let that kid take some of my veggies, so I'm sure you will all eat well tonight. I guess we're not asking you about your wish. Hi, Bonnie. Bye, Bonnie. Is there anyone else? I think that is everyone. We already talked to the one growing flowers. They won't tell us anything. Okay, well, nothing in town. But at least a few people did mention that the head housemaiden was actually interrogating everyone about that too. So I guess we can go see if she, like, left any notes or something? Like, anything about, like, the wishes she learned about from them. So I guess that means we're off to the head housemaiden's office. We wonder if we'll ever be able to stomach bananas again. Alright. To the office. Are you ready? Yes. Alright, let's go. Alright then. We'll just get past you real quick. Now, something that came up actually a few episodes ago, when Siegfried was having a bit of a breakdown in the bathroom. A bit of a breakdown indeed. Siegfried actually started biting his fingers to, like, contain the pain? I am very sad to say that that is a familiar experience to me. I'm autistic. And, there's several effects of being autistic that are interesting. Stimming is one big thing. It's a form of, like, sensory management or emotional management. Just, like, in order to, like, help manage your just experience being alive more, people will do particular things that it's called stimming, where that's, like, specifically engaging specific sentences in very deliberate ways. You may see autistic people, like, flapping their arms or rocking back and forth. Those are frequently, like, expressions of excitement or trying to soothe themselves if they're stressed. In my case, I'm a big fan of, like taste and texture are two very, like, common ways to stim. I love spicy food, not because it's spicy, but because it's a really good stim for me. But when I am stressed or upset, I will very easily go to like biting my left index finger very hard. It is very scarred up. It's fine. It's safe. It's not been like damaged or anything, I hope. Seafreen, can you stop being relatable? Please? The closet is filled with gardening supplies, and there's some gardening books about rare and powerful plants. Ow, damn it! Okay, so what I'm trying to get, I'm not sure how you get this optional dialogue to trigger, but there's supposed to be a book in there where Seafreen looks at it, it tells you that, oh hey, there's a book in the secret library that talks about favor trees and how they grant wishes. And if you get that optional conversation somehow, Seafreen will think to themselves like, damn it, why didn't I read this before? I would have known where to look. But if for some reason we're not getting that, I'm curious what the trigger is. 92, inching ever closer. Not that I'm pushing particularly hard to get to max level at this point. Okay, so, oh, that's the head housemaiden's office. Someone like her definitely has some good stuff, right? Like keys, like snacks, like information. Let's look around. So, there is one thing in here that we could never figure out what it meant. Some paper and ink. On the paper we can see a spreadsheet of some kind. There's two columns, one filled with names while the other one only has one or two. The first full column is titled Save Vogard. The second near empty column is titled Other. And then we realize this is a list of people who wish to save Vogard. We look around her desk trying to find out more. Why would you record the people who wish to save Vogard? There. It's a little notebook jammed between random boring paperwork. In it, the head housemaiden talks about wishcraft. How in the days before the king attacked, she noticed everyone was wishing to the favor tree for the same thing. To save Vogard. And she started wondering if this wish could be the key to the king's defeat somehow. So the head housemaiden knew about witchcraft. A wish for Vogard to be saved. Reading this, we start to wonder if this wish could be related to our loops. Have we been looping this whole time to save Vogard? If we think about it, it somewhat fits. We and our friends are the only ones who can save Vogard, so if we died, the wish could activate then, making sure to loop us back to before our death so we could try again. Maybe the wish manifested itself by giving us the power to loop back in time. Without this power, we would have failed and died, and the king would never have been defeated, making the wish impossible to fulfill. So maybe that's it. We're here because of this wish. But Vogardians shouldn't know the correct rituals to wish, and rituals are the most important part. The wish shouldn't have come true without them. Could their belief in this wish be enough for it to come true? If a lot of people wished on a countrywide scale, and why is the wish centered on us? Why not everyone in our party? And if that's the case, if this wish is why we're here, then why are we still here? We've beaten the king already, haven't we? If that wish is why we're here, the loop would have stopped after we beat the king, right? Did we do something wrong? The pieces don't completely fit yet, but there's no doubt in our mind that Vogardian's wish to save Vogard is why we're trapped in this loop. We're getting closer. We smile. Seafreen, is something wrong? You've been staring at that notebook for a while. Just lost in thought. Oh, okay. Shall we get going then? We nod. The head housemaiden. She's the one who wrote this. She knows about witchcraft. She knew something was wrong this whole time. She might know how to... We should go and talk to her as fast as we can. But first, we have to talk to Loop. We have to tell them what we found. The first time you do that, and only the first time you do that, I believe, you get 3 weird points if you're going for Odiel's quest. Now I'm gonna do the really fucked up thing, so I'll meet you back in 30 seconds. Skip ahead if that troubles you. Stabbing time. Back to the stage. And back to Loop. We need to tell Loop what we found. I think this could be key. We don't know why. Seafreen, you're up! Enter Mirabelle. Hey, Mira, have you thought about doing a sleepover tonight? Oh, I was actually just thinking about it. What do you think? Absolutely, I'll let everyone know. You're right. We don't have a moment to lose. But wait, do you know everyone? Talk to you later, Mira. Okay. We tell Mirabelle about the carrot method so she can learn that one skill. wait, how did you know about... And wink. Okay. Mirabelle learned the craft skill Adorable Moving Shield again. We watch her go. Okay. Thank you for not judging me this time, Change God. Yeah, like, we don't know why we would be still looping even after beating the king, but this feels like our best lead. If an entire country wished to save Vogard, maybe the wish is like looping us so we can keep saving Vogard on repeats? I don't know. Isabeau's here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Hey, Isa, I need to do the favor tree thing. Oh, sorry, I'm in your way then, aren't I? I'll get out of your hair. See you at the clock tower. Thank you, Isa. Hey, you started. Loop! I figured it out, Loop! Everyone's wish. It's probably the reason I'm here. Everyone's wish to save Vogard. Huh? It makes sense, Loop. I'm looping and not dying so we can beat the king. Everyone has been wishing for Vogard to be saved from the king. And if I die, the king can be beaten, Vogard can't be saved. That's why I can loop back in time, Loop. That's why. What? But then why? This whole time, I might be trapped because Vogard wished for it. The Vogardians didn't know the ritual for the favor trees, but their belief and hope alone might have been enough. An entire country of people wishing for the same thing should be enough to make the universe listen, isn't it? And the head housemaiden knows this. She made a list. She knows about the loops. At the very end, she always notices. So she knows about wishcraft, about the wish that brought me here. So she'll know how to fix it. I just need to ask. Is that so? But didn't you already? It is so. I might be able to break the loop somehow. You know, it might just be that I need to make everyone's wish come true and everything will be back to normal. If I talk to her, she'll know. She'll be able to tell me what to do. If I can just talk to her. But Stardust, you already tried and... It's all thanks to you, Loop. What? If you didn't push me to keep going, if you weren't there, I wouldn't have gotten this far. So thank you, Loop. After I talk to her, I'll see you, right? I'll see you in a brand new world. Sure, Stardust. We smile. Loop seems to smile back. But, Stardust, before you go and talk to her, I had a theory while you were gone. A theory? How do I put this? The times when you loop back on your own and not because of your death. I was thinking the reason why might be linked to your emotional state. Huh? Emotions are often high when you loop back in those moments, aren't they? So maybe you don't loop back because you die, but because you feel like there would be no reason to go on, maybe. Something that to you feels on the same level of hopelessness as death. On the same level as the world ending. We think about a house exploding in lights. Something like the death of my family members, you mean? Yes, but wouldn't that fit? Wouldn't that explain it? You can't continue because your party is dead. You can't continue because the kid is crying and hates you. You can't continue because the fighter rejected you. You can't continue because you killed the sadness in a way that makes him scared of you. You can't continue because you all saw a ghost of yourself and they're reacting like nothing's wrong. You can't continue because your researchers found out about your loops and hate you for keeping them secret. You can't continue because the king has beaten you and the kid is about to die. You can't continue because somehow you know this is the end. Maybe that's the case, but why would time loop back just because of how we feel? We didn't wish for anything, any of this, did we? And what about the head housemaiden? Why do I always loop back when I talk to her? I don't know yet. I don't know if what happens with the head housemaiden is even related to that. It could be that this is the loop's natural end or something. But if it is linked to your feelings, does something happen when you see her that makes you feel like this is the end? Loop sighs. Hey, Stardust! How can I help you in this wonderful new loop? Nothing. There's nothing you can help me with, Loop. See you later, Stardust! They gently wave us goodbye. Loop, talking to the head housemaiden will fix this. Don't worry about it. If it is tied to our emotional state, then it's clearly just like, if our party isn't able to stay together, we won't be able to beat the king because we need to be together. That's clearly it. Next time on In Stars in Time, we're gonna go beat the king one final time and go speak to Euphrasia one final time. I will see everyone next time as we finally break out of the loop.